and welcome to Nisi Lexi channel once again. In today's episode, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to up your game with your Facebook and social media posting for those young inspired entrepreneurs, models, artists, or whatever have you, whatever platform that you're trying to create. I'm here to give you guys tips and five tips to improve your images when you're posting in social media so that you can gain either more likes, you can gain followers, or you can gain just credibility and authenticity to your brand. Without further ado, let's get to it. All right, first thing you want to do is framing. Framing means set up your stage of what you want to do, add some elements into it, add some things that normally is not there but it's gotta be there. And you'll see framing in a lot of, like, for example, burger ads. You will see that the burger looks nice and juicy, and then it will be from one angle it's very shiny because they add oil to it, or they add a little bit of a spice to kind of make the camera pixel stands out, so they will frame it. And you will see a little crumbs on the side of the table or something like that. These are actually been put there purposely. It is not like, oh, they forgot to clean up the table. No, it's called framing. And actually there is business to people who are actually working with big companies and big marketing campaigns just to frame or stage a scene for ads so that it looks more realistic or more interesting. So you want to have something similar to your brand, or you similar to your photos. You want to stage it. You want to make it. If you're going for that business look, maybe get the scene of, like, you have an office table, or you have a pen and pencil in there, and then you have your laptop sitting on the side with the phone. You know, make it look like that entrepreneur business type of look. And if you're an artist, you want it to have kind of background of, like, some cool artifacts in there to show things. So you always make sure that you're going the extra mile to stage your photos so that it can look more glamorous, and enjoy and have fun with it. So shooting through an object, so you have to get really creative with this one. So sometimes if you have an object, or you have a model who is sitting, you as yourself as a model sitting in a garden, so the photographer will shoot through the object, and object being the tree behind it or the flowers. It kind of fades the image really nice and neat, so it gives you more interesting views. A lot in the editorial shots, so when you shoot through something else, through an object, it makes more interesting. Makeup artists, what you want to do is have lining your products in a way that two of them is standing ahead of each other, and then one, just the main subject of that you wanted to shoot, is in the middle. So you're fading through those two objects in the front, and you're shooting through objects. I would literally just kind of come, you see? This is how shooting through an object. It makes it more interesting, and also changes the depth of field and changes the coloring and everything, and makes it more interesting and unique. Lighting matters. And I normally shoot my videos I shoot it with daylight, the yellow light, and then I'm sitting close to the window because the window gives you a nice natural light. It doesn't matter if I shoot in the morning, shoot in the afternoon, or shoot in the evening as I'm shooting right now. It always gives me the same quality of images. So avoid shooting in a rainy day because it tends to be more foggy, the atmosphere is gloomy and things like that, so it doesn't really work. And for vloggers, they need to shoot in a very open light, bright, showing the objects, kind of like avoid a lot of distraction. For right now, when I'm doing my recording, I try to avoid as much distraction in my background as possible, so that make sure that the light that is hitting me from in front of me is capturing my face and capturing my glow. Focus on your angles. Your angles matter. How you take pictures to post them in social media matters. And let's see, if you have a cake that you wanted to post it up, so you would have to find if the cake has a logo, or the cake has an object that is very unique to that brand. You wanted to angle it in a way that it would show. Like, for example, recently I just had a custom made cake for Alexina Reverse, so you can actually check the link in the description below to see how the video was done and how the images were shot. They're very unique and interactive because angles of the subject matters. So it could be a shoe that you're trying to take an image of and post it in your social media to promote it, or it could be you as an artist who's performing live in the States. So you might tell the your supporter or your photographer to give you an angle view, because it will show half of your body and also the interactive within that's surrounding your back. So an angle of the shot, it could be from the right side, from above, or what have you. Make it more interesting, make it more unique, make it something that you yourself want to see it if this was somebody else's work. So angle shots matter. So my lights and the wind is actually coming from here, so my angle will be focused this way, so it gives me that nice shadow glow here, but also makes my face more brighter, and that makes it more interesting. So do opposite of what everybody else is doing. Make the images more interesting. Example, if you want to see a tower standing, everybody gets an angle that is same wherever they go, because that portrait is always going to be the same. What you want to do is kind of shift to the right or shift to the left. You don't want to just do a normal boring shot of something just like straight ahead, like you're doing a mug shot, you know. Stylist, you want to have it in more colorful, playful setting, and think outside the box, adding some colors, adding some touch up to it. If you are a musician, then you want to add your own element of funk in there, hip hop elements if you're a hip hop artist, or countryside things. Like, just add interesting things around your images that makes it kind of be like, whoa, how did you do that? I hope you guys learned something today from this video, and for those of you who actually took this tip and tried out, I want to hear more back from you on how this tip have helped you, helped your social media, and helped your brand. You can comment in the description below. Also